the fall, the hunting season in Maine is in full swing, and my dog is wearing an orange vest so that the hunters don't accidentally shoot at him. The fall is also a perfect season to harvest honey, while simultaneously prepping the beehives for winter, all in one swoop. The Farmers Almanac, that has been published incidentally in Lewiston, Maine since 1933, predicts a cold and snowy winter in Maine this year. Inside the double walls of my single box European-style Layens beehives, there's a good layer of raw wool insulation, providing warmth and moisture control. For this upcoming winter, inside the beehive, I also use raw wool insulation both on the top and on the side of the bee space. This is what goes on top, a sackcloth pillow with raw wool inside. And here's how I use ordinary pushpins to attach a cotton towel filled like a dumpling with raw wool to the sideboard or divider board that separates the smaller wintertime bee space from the rest of the beehive. I call this wintering technique of mine a forest beehive dumpling. I believe it is the easiest and the most efficient way to insulate the side of the bee nest with raw wool for warmth and moisture control. For any beekeepers out there, if you start using my forest beehive dumpling technique for wintering, a reference is appreciated. Here's my beehive with the top lid open. You can see natural honeycombs, just like in the bottom picture of a feral hive in a natural tree hollow. Natural honeycombs are fully built by the bees themselves. Conventional beekeepers, on the other hand, in order to speed up honey production, use a starter foundation for honeycombs, such as an unnatural commercial plastic foundation or any commercial wax foundation that in most cases is practically brimming with pesticides. It takes a bit longer for the bees to build honeycombs without any foundation, but it is healthier this way both for the bees and for the humans eating the honey built without any artificial foundation. Here I'm harvesting from the side farthest from the open entrance. That's the honey store side. I will eventually leave just 7 frames and remove any empty and semi-empty frames as well as surplus honeycomb frames. In the areas with cold winters, if I leave extra honeycomb frames, it will get harder for the bees to keep all unneeded honey warm. It will be easier for the bees to winter in a smaller bee space. A small white gadget that I put under a pillow is a Wi-Fi gauge for remotely monitoring temperature and humidity inside the hive. And this frame, I decided to return to one of the beehives. It will be a good wintering frame, with about 5 inches of capped honey on the shorter side. This year, I was using the stainless steel European honey press for pressing honeycomb. It captures a lot of pollen naturally and produces the most nutritious and delicious honey. After collecting the honey, I let the bees clean everything. Here comes the cleaning crew. And here's what I harvested: our Maine wilderness honey. As I have beautiful natural honeycomb, I sometimes just cut parts of it without squeezing the honey out. And here's the wax cappings, a delicious chewing gum. Its high pollen and propolis content is believed to promote healthier teeth and gums. Thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe.